Right, then is Mr. PSX here, talking about some experiments I've been doing recently. It's gonna get interesting, I'll tell you right off the bat. This is Winter Releases 98, Revision 1. Second copy I have, it goes here like so. I'm using it as a disc I'm going to swap. And this thing is sideways for a reason. It plays my self-burned discs better when it's sideways. And here we have Paradox Intro Collection. See, I can change video mode. L2 and R2 do that. Let's stick to PAL, as that's what I am recording. Let's see what it was. Oh, I was way off in the last take. I should have remembered, it was Paradox Intro 9. And I'm gonna boot the intro in HAL mode. Check this out. That was so great. Legit American Crash 3. Okay, now it spins. Let me get rid of that intro. See, it boots.
A Universal Interactive Studio production. Okay, created and developed by Naughty Dog.
3 minutes in, gotta hurry. Whoops, a bit too early. Anyway, you can do that with the intro collection. You can boot the intro of your choice, swap the game disc, and voila, it boots. I don't know if it always works. Here's the neat thing. I don't know if you can see it, but my lives, they go up. The intro had this option and it enables it. So if I hold L2 and R2 in this level, I get more lives. It automatically goes to 103. Cool, huh? Where did I? Anyway, as I said, it probably doesn't always work. I have 3 games myself. that are featured in the collection. I have 3 games. Crash 3 US, which boots. V-Rally 2, which boots. I already, not already. Also have the Paradox Crack as a CDR from years back still. It's the equivalent of it. And there's another Crash 3 intro also in this collection, but none of my Crash 3s did boot with it, so I take it doesn't always work. This is an interesting one. This is for The World Is Not Enough. The American tomorrow, not the American The World Is Not Enough, that is. But all I have right now is the prototype as a self-burned CDR, and of course I wanted to know what happens if I stick it in with this intro. So as I say, damn it, Crash 3 works. The other intro for it does not work. V-Rally 2 works. I'm gonna check the retail game. Retail, The World Is Not Enough, when it comes. I have it ordered along some other stuff. But what? Why you know spin? Spin, damn you. But Crash 3 did work, the other intro didn't with Crash 3. V-Rally 2 did the trick, and this, well, it boots. And at this point it switches to NTSC, even though I did boot it in PAL. See? And it boots just fine. Now, as I said, I don't have the retail game as of now, but I'm definitely checking that one out when I get it. Oh, the only drawback, I can't hear the FMVs. Oh yeah, because of all this thing. This is potentially possible with an emulator that supports ESO changing on the fly, just like that, without resetting. I have tested it. It does work on my APSXE. All I need to do is change the ESO and do nothing. So what this means is you don't have to necessarily patch your ESOs with things. You can use the intro collection with a game of your choice and boot it up with that, you know. But as I said, it may not always work. With me it has worked 3 times out of 4. 3 times out of 4. And I'll predict and say actually 4 times out of 5. I haven't checked the retail game yet, but if this prototype boots, then the retail one probably will too. They even have the same game ID. It's the original disk where the prototype was from stated SLUS 00978, but even the files on the disk, its data on the disk itself say that it's SLUS 01272, which is the retail ID. Well, so it should potentially work. So this kind of experimenting I've been doing recently too, while playing Crash 2 beta on a real machine and doing some stuff about the world is not enough prototype and that intro collection, you know. So trier beware, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it enables all those interesting effects too that they have. But anyway, that's the end to this showcase. Mr. PSX out.